A record that has stood for 73 years was broken at 7th Park in Potgieter in the final round of the 4-day franchise series competition when the BizHub Highveld Lions pair of Bjorn, Fortuin and Delano Potgieter put on 301 for the 7th wicket on the first day of their match against the Warriors. The previous record of 299 was set by Bruce Mitchell and Alan Melville for Transvaal against Griqualand West in Kimberley in 1946-47. What made this all the more remarkable was that the pair came to the wicket with the Lions in dire straits at 96 for 6.
Well, it was quite tricky. Things didn't go as planned for the top order. Knowing Delano is quite a positive player, I like to play positively as well. But we knew the initial period would be quite tricky, and that was the most important part for us, trying to get through the initial period, trying to absorb as much pressure as possible and then counter-attack from there.
Myself and Bjorn just in the change room decided we're going to fight for the team and take as much time as we need to get in to make it easier for ourselves at the end of the innings, and I think we did that perfectly.
22-year-old left-hander Potgieter attended Fortuin High School and was making his franchise debut and made 145 with 21 fours and 3 sixes. And 7th Park is a happy hunting ground for the strongly built all-rounder. He scored 100 here earlier in the season for the amateur team.
So much nerves. My hands are sweating upstairs there, especially when the top order didn't go as planned. So there was a lot of nerves, especially walking in 98 for 6. As long as I stay involved, I can't drift on the field or something like that, so it's very good for me to stay involved, doing as much as I can.
24-year-old Fortuin, a product of Powell Boys High, is like his partner an all-rounder and went on to make 187. So did the pair know they were making history?
Obviously it wasn't an ideal situation to come into. Records wasn't even in the back of our thoughts. We tried to build a partnership, try to get to small landbox, 10, 20, 30. We got to 50 quite quickly actually. And when we got to 50, we realized that we can actually push on. That's when Delano started playing positively, and that sort of flowed into my game as well. He had some confidence at the other end, and I thought that I could back him up, and that's what we tried to do for each other.
And what do Potgieter and Fortuin know of Mitchell and Melville?
I'd be lying if I said I did. Steve actually mentioned to us in the change room, I think that record's been standing since 1946, 1947. And we saw the record come up on the screen, but we had no idea how long it's been in place, so that was quite awesome.